Hi, you ready for some foods? It's okay.
This is the story of Dwight, a street cat who seemed to have closed his heart to humans forever. One day, he ventured out into the world and found everything he had ever dreamed of.
What are you doing, Dwight? Oh my goodness. Hi.
He lived in the bushes by the side of the road like a ghost, barely visible, shy, and always ready to disappear at the slightest hint of danger. I first saw him in the spring. He was thin and hunched with a wary look that reflected fatigue and fear. I couldn't even look in his direction without him bolting upright and disappearing into the tall grass.
Hi. What?
I started bringing him food, first placing the bowl far away and then moving away. Minutes later, he would appear, sniff, eat, and disappear again. We communicated like this for weeks, silently and at a distance. One day, however, when I left the food and sat down nearby, he didn't run away. He just looked at me. That was the first step.
Hi.
It took a long time before he would let me get close. I remember when he finally came over, sniffed my palm, and I thought, okay, I'm in. I realized I had gained his trust, at least a little.
Hi, you ready for some foods? It's okay.
Weeks went by. We spent every day together. He started to get closer. One time, he touched my hand with his nose. Another time, he let me pet him.
Hello, good morning. Hi.
When I was finally able to hold him in my arms, I almost cried. The vet said he was about 2 years old. He looked tired from living on the streets. He was a little cold, underweight, and his eyes were inflamed.
Hey, buddy.
But the moment I caught him and put him in the carrier, he suddenly relaxed as if he knew everything was okay. He didn't hiss or lash out. He just accepted it as welcome relief. Soon, Dwight moved into my home. He took over my office and chose his favorite spot on the first day, the wide window above the radiator. He would sit there for hours looking out at the street where he had come from. We bought him a soft brush. He loved being scratched on his belly. He would purr and rub against me, climbing onto my lap just to be near me. There was no trace of his former wild fear left in him. Now he was reaching out to humans.
Yeah, that's a good boy.
Later, Dwight went to his new temporary owner, Jacqueline. In her, he seems to have found his soulmate. Their bond is special. He looks at her with such warmth that it melts your heart. He is different, open, relaxed, soft, and kind. There's no trace of his old wary gaze. Dwight has been diagnosed with feline immunodeficiency virus, FIV, so it's better if he's the only cat in the house, not because he doesn't like other cats, but because he could accidentally pass the disease on to them, but that doesn't make him any less worthy of love. I couldn't keep him for myself. I already have 5 cats and couldn't handle another. Jacqueline didn't adopt him either because she continues to help others who need a chance, just as Dwight once did. Yet we both know that somewhere there is someone to whom Dwight will give himself completely. He will be the perfect friend, affectionate, patient, and grateful. He's a cat who once looked at the world with terror, but now he looks at humans with trust and love. If you enjoyed Dwight's story, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to see more touching and inspiring stories.